What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, I want to give you a quick update on what Solana's price is doing because it actually just made a really good move, one that could be an implication that we might see Solana start to see some green pretty soon here. So with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. So looking at Solana here, what we can see is that its price, of course, has been on the down and down for the last couple weeks. I mean, we've been talking about the fact that Solana pretty consistently has continued downwards, and I've told you all quite recently that you need to be watching this $121 level incredibly closely. I said, listen, Solana's coming back to retest the top side of this 618 to 786 macro Fibonacci zone. And if support holds here, we could really see this thing start to ascend, right? I mean, this could be the support that bounces us back up towards $600, but obviously time will tell, and we just need to watch very closely of what happens right here. Now, do make sure you go watch yesterday's video if you do want to see even more of an in-depth breakdown of why this level is so important, but I want to focus more now on what Solana just did in the short term in this video because it actually was pretty good. So what we can see here is that as Solana's price continued down towards this box, it actually found support immediately on that 786 level. Immediately. The moment we hit this range, we immediately started to bounce to the upside. And the reason why it's so important is because as it made this bounce, what ended up happening was that Solana ended up putting in a micro higher high. So of course what you can see is that we had this little high right here. So a bounce and we set in this high, come back down, boom. Now we set in a higher high. So as you can see, high right here. Let me get this pulled back up. We got a high right here, and now we've set in a higher high. Now you might say, well, Tyler, why is that important? Well, it's honestly quite simple. Okay, it's a lot more fundamentally basic than you would imagine. Generally speaking, whenever a crypto is in a downtrend, it sets lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. The only way for a crypto to exit a downtrend is to set higher highs and higher lows. I know this is basic, but just stick with me here, okay? So the only way that a downtrend can end is for a crypto, of course, to make a bounce, set a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And of course, you are now, instead of setting lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, whatever, you're now setting higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, etc., okay? And so what you can see here is that Solana is now giving us possible implications that because it is hitting a support level that is so strong that we might be able to see this trend reverse, because what you need to be aware of is the fact that Solana has been struggling realistically, especially for the last 2 weeks, to put in higher highs. It's consistently put in lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs on a macro perspective. Whereas the moment that it came back down and reached such a fundamentally strong level, it was able to use that level nearly immediately to then bounce back to the upside to set the new micro higher high. And so because of that, it's just a double confirmation to me to go to say that, okay, one, this is a support level, but two, this is a much stronger support level than some of the ones that we've seen here previously, because none of them were able to give us a higher high until now, right? The last one we got was back here, and this was more of an equivalent high, which was set back on the 4th of June, which obviously was not able to hold. And so because of that, I think this is a good sign. It doesn't really give us too much. It doesn't say, okay, we are for sure in an uptrend or that this downtrend is for sure over. It's just a good step to go to show, okay, we hit a major support level, immediately found support. The bulls stepped in and pushed us up to a higher high on a micro time frame. That tells me that there is some bullishness here, and we could be at the early stages of either an accumulation moment or some type of beginning of a bounce back to the upside. So of course I will continue to update you on more of a daily basis as this does play out, but I just wanted to make sure that you're staying ahead of this and that you're aware, okay, maybe it's a time to dollar cost average, maybe it's a time to start picking up some Solana, because who knows, maybe we're not going to be at this level for too long. Maybe there's only one more pullback to the downside, boom, before we start to really look to continue upwards, or maybe we start to go sideways, maybe we start to go upwards, maybe we are preparing and positioning ourselves for some type of change in pattern that we've been in for the last couple of weeks. Okay, so again, I just wanted to make a quick update for you. I hope you guys do enjoy these quick, straight to the point videos. I could make less videos that have more information, but I would rather keep you more updated on a consistent basis every single day, every other day, things like that. So if you do enjoy these Solana videos, one thing, all you got to do, just subscribe to the channel and smash the like button so you don't miss another video. And don't forget, guys, I do have a private Discord server down below that you can see my trades, other creators' trades, exclusive live streams, seminars, giveaways. We got one of the best gym callers in the world in there. We give alpha reports for cryptos that we think we're going to do well, hundreds of percentages of gains going around everywhere. So make sure you do go check that out. And of course, I can't wait to see you all very soon in the next one. Peace out, everybody.